Hello everyone, Switch down here. I decided to do another theory video about Starlight and Sunburst. Ever since we saw Starlight back first, and we saw her friend Sunburst, but ever after they first had been reunited as friends back in Crystal Empire, there had been a lot of stories, fan fictions that about them as two friends or some romantic feelings toward each other but never admits it. Some fans might say, are they been dating in a secret? Well, who knows? Ever since we haven't really get much else confirmed about this. But there might have been some sort of. But back in season 9, just before the last few episodes, when since Twilight had told Starlight she would be the new head mayor of the school. Some might have been asking when Starlight said maybe that you would hire a vice head mayor. So the question had been asked, who would have been the head mayor, or at least the vice head mayor? Well, since Sunburst were among a few that, at least, well, I mean, some of them are actually been, well, let's say that some had been questioned. What if that Sunburst, I mean, Sunburst where Starlight had been asked to be, when since Starlight was chosen to be the head mayor. And that's especially when Sunburst was chosen by Starlight to be the vice principal at school. And when her suggestion that Starlight had been chosen Sunburst, some fans might say, "Oh, but that might be some sort of hint. She is in love with him. So if she decides to maybe pick him to be at school as vice principal, would that mean that she wants him to have him more closer since he lived in the Crystal Empire and when she lived in Ponyville, since they're quite distant between those two towns. So is that possible that that they were dating, but since she had proposed to that made Sunburst as the vice principal, so that he could be at the school at the same time be moving to Ponyville so they can be more closer. Well, keep it up for a second. Done? Yeah. So I believe that there might be a possibility that they are dating. Even if they were from the same time, the same town, and then he ended up in Crystal Empire and later in Ponyville. So, my strongly believes that Sunburst is actually dating Starlight. But why might you say I probably say that she is? Well, at the end of this season 9, in the last problem, we can actually see that they are standing close. Well, some might say, well, if they're standing close, there might seem to be any sort of, well, some opponents might say, well, that is not versus any remoteness close as friends or just friends. Yes, it's true. Friends can still stand next to each other like that. But even if we know for sure that, even if we know that at least Starlight might say that she isn't the loved one. I mean, There might be some fans saying that she isn't in love with her at all. Uh, I mean, I can understand that some fans might say that they aren't even dating, and that they are just friends, that they just be there together. But if we focus on the last problem, we can see that both are standing next to each other. May they talk about something? Maybe. But at least for the scene confirm. But when there are confirmation that, for example, cheese sandwich with Pinkie Pie has been confirmed as a couple and married. So why would it then means Starlight and Sunburst being together? Might some be some figuration like say, no, they aren't dating. But some fans might say, yes, they are dating, but never been confirmed by Hasbro or anyone else. So, my belief is that they are together. Even there hasn't been like seen shown any signs of any romantic interaction between them. Ever since before Sunburst was chosen to be the head mayor, or at least the vice principal, he had been actually been in town a few times over before that, for over visit and sort of things. So, why wouldn't they been dating? Might be some other things. Maybe there was some, like a secret agenda. Why secret purpose? Why he came to town to see Starlight? Maybe they all had been dating all along, since since maybe since season 7 and season 2, season 9 off screen. I mean, there might be strong hints at that. But even if there weren't any sort of confirmation that it hasn't been dating, but I do strongly believe that Sunburst and Starlight had been dating ever since they met back in season 6 premiere and up to season 9. So, if they were been dating, some fans have been asked, why have we been seeing that either in comics or in the show? Maybe the staff of the Hasbro and DSX had even had considered to make that even confirmed. So still might be some speculation within the fandom that they aren't even dating at all. But I do believe they are in fact dating. Even some fans might say no, they're not dating, they're just true friends. But in my mind, they are in fact dating. I know that might be some discussion with if I discuss this with some other fans or with any other bonus, they might say, "Oh boy, another shipping story confirmation or not?" But anyways, my hands in that Sunburst is together with Starlight. That is my belief, anyways. But anyways, though, if anyone else has their opinion or thoughts about this, let me know in the comment section below. And as always, subscribe, leave a comment, and as always, this is Switch W over and out.